Welcome back to Big Bris TV, and on this episode, we're working on the Mojave 4S. On that last video where I was changing out the steering bell crank, I noticed that there was some rust inside my front diffs, and I haven't had those diffs out and open since I got this thing. And so I've done the center diff a couple times with the 1 million, so I thought it was time to do the front and rears. So let's get in there. I'm gonna see what I find, and we'll take it from there. Right, so we got to get those diffs out. So I'm going to start with the rear because I know how involved the fronts are. So we can at least see in there, right? So to get it out though, I'm gonna have to remove these wheels. I just don't want to take out any unnecessary pieces if I don't have to. I believe if we release these carriers, that we should be able to just pull this diff right out. So let's do that. And there we have it, one diff out, one dirty diff. Oh man, okay, so. And that's what's in there. I'm getting flashbacks to center diff. Okay, so we're gonna get this all cleaned out and cleaned up. I'm gonna leave this side just like this. It's not too bad, but I'm gonna clean up this and repack it. So since I'm gonna be washing these together, this is the rear, obviously. I'm gonna also do the front. Let me get the front out. I'm gonna organize this a little bit, put all the parts where I know I can find them or where I know where they go, and then get the fronts out, and then we'll wash them together. Okay, I got everything laid out over there. I'm hoping I can remember. If not, I could just always go back to the videotape. But yeah, I've done this a few times as far as taking this apart, so I pretty much know which screws go where. And I have a photographic memory. All right, so let's dig into the front now. And that is not pretty, but that's what we needed to get to. The back one looked okay, but and look in there. That is not pretty. So I'm gonna get in there, clean that out. There's no mistaking which one is the front and which one is the rear at this point. Okay, now that we got them both out, let's get all these parts into a bucket. Get them clean. We got a roll of our good paper towels. Don't tell anyone. Shh. We got our odorless mineral spirits. And we got our container. I'm gonna disassemble. I want to get the teeth of this gear clean and the back, so I'm gonna see if I could get that gasket out. Okay, so it doesn't look like these gaskets are gonna come out. They're not playing nicely, so I'm just gonna try to clean this up. This is just some surface rust on this housing and this teeth, and I'm trying to clean it up the best that I can. So let's just go ahead and move on with this. This rear one I'm not gonna put in, but the front one I'm gonna put in. And these, I'm pretty sure this is plastic. So, wow, look at that, nice. I wonder if I blew through here, would it make a bubble? Look. Let's try. No bubble. Now there should be, yep. Okay. I'm just gonna put that back in. You know what? I'm not even gonna try to get these super clean, like the metal one for the center. I was able to submerge this whole thing in this clean strip. I'm not gonna take a chance with it, with this plastic. I don't want it warping or anything. But most of the fluid, as you can see, is coming out by just turning it upside down. It would have took way longer with the 1 million or even the 500,000. So I'm just gonna get a brush and try to clean these things up, and I'll be right back. All right, so we got all the bearings lubed and cleaned off. This one looks like it could use some help, and another one over there. But as I go back to put them in, like I said, I'll find some new ones that I have and replace those. We're gonna go into this dish now and get these all rinsed off with some cold water, get them dry, and we're gonna get this thing reinstalled. By leaving that little bit of old fluid in there, as you saw just now, I was able to put these gears in, and then the planetary gears stuck to the fluid, so they stayed in here, allowing me to now fill this with fluid and then cap it off. So 30K, factory team associated. So let's see what it's looking like down in there. Okay, yeah, it's not as solid as the 1 million as it shouldn't be. So maybe we can squeeze this in. Let's see. Oh yeah, it'll squeeze. Okay, so that's nice and full in there. I'm gonna get this in and just try to spin it around. You see, now we can see where this one pin goes, right down in here. So, okay, we got it. And it's coming out, but that's okay. Remember this, the lollipop drive shaft? Turn it, I'm not even gonna open this. I'm not even gonna open it. I'm gonna clean up this excess and just button it up. See if they just slide back on. Remember I had to walk them off? Okay, yeah, that one went back on. That one went back on. Okay, with these, one has this little groove here and one doesn't. So that's how you know which side is which. The side that doesn't have the groove is the side where the teeth go down, like that. The other side with the notch now. Boom. See the notch down in there? It's preventing this wheel, this ring gear or crown gear from going that orientation. Now let's get it buttoned up.